Hello, hello. Welcome to my diary. Here we talk about whatever I want to. And today I want to talk about PepsiCo, Quaker Oats, whatever we're calling them, their decision to finally release the brand of Aunt Jemima. The brand based on a very real person. It's not even really something that can be debated. My first question when I noticed that they decided to do this due to the racial overtones that people have been speaking of for years was my first thought was how much money is going to go to Aunt Jemima's descendants, her family, that has had to deal with this racist use of her image, and not only the racist use of her image for profit for people who are not black, but also the progression of her image that has been so altered. And I mean, from the get was altered, but then was also altered so as to not seem as racist. And it's offensive, it's hurtful. And they say over the next something they're gonna, what, let me look at this. It says something about 5 million over something years. Y'all, over the last over 100 years, Quaker Oats, then PepsiCo, made money off of this family's ancestors' image, her energy, her juju, her recipes. Then they degraded her recipes into high fructose corn syrup bullshit. High fructose corn syrup bullshit. If you buy Aunt Jemima products now, it is not the original recipe. It is some shit that will kill you. Okay? It is on grade with some bullshit. And basically, sorry, they said they're going to give a minimum of 5 million over the next 5 years to create meaningful ongoing support and engagement in the black community. Now, I got this from foxbusiness.com. Fox Business asked me to click on another Fox Business link to see more on the issue. I refuse. You should have just told me it right here and there. The fact of the matter is that you did not say who was getting this 5 million. In my full opinion, the descendants of Aunt Jemima should be getting a whole lot of money. They should be getting some of this cut. And then further on top of that, they should be donating to Black Lives Matter types of movements that are made literally to counteract these derogatory images that are created by racists who see black culture, see black recipes, music, art, writing, etc., and they see something to make money off of. They see a way to uplift themselves, to make money for themselves. And that's what Aunt Jemima's story really is. It's a story of somebody who was a grand person of the culinary arts who was used to the point where they couldn't even do the grand things that they could do for the culinary arts. I'm supposed to wax poetic about Bobby goddamn Flay and Gordon goddamn Ramsey, but at the same time, I have ancestors who were literally held back from doing the great, wonderful things they could have done by the system. A system that impacts how white people treat me, how other people of color treat me, how black men treat me, how black men treat women who are darker skinned than me. It's, the list goes on. And so, yes, I was one of the people who protested and demanded over the last few years on the internet for Aunt Jemima to not be a thing, for the Redskins to not be a thing, for R. Kelly to go to jail, for all these crazy things. But at the same time, yes, when it happens, it's not enough. Yes, I want some sort of reparations, some sort of payment given to Aunt Jemima's actual descendants who have had to watch you rake in the cash and the profits from their grandmother's, great grandmother's, auntie's recipe that she made out of the goodness and love of her heart for those around her, and to attempt to get somewhere and gain some footing in this capitalist racist system, and to only be co-opted, taken advantage of, and her family not really feel the full effects. And I'm supposed to see the Quakers historically as great people. I'm supposed to see Pepsi as all American. I'm supposed to see all these things, but all I see is my ancestors taken advantage of and their descendants not getting an ounce of what they deserve. Yes, I believe firmly when your ancestors, when your bloodline gets up with something, you should have the privilege to it. If it can happen for white people, I believe firmly it should happen for black people. And so, am I glad Aunt Jemima's not going to be on these cheap ass products that kill people anymore? Yes, I am. But am I also disgusted that I didn't see anything concrete in these first few hours of this announcement that says to me her descendants will be getting something that they deserve, because she was robbed from what she deserved? Yeah, I'm also feeling some type of way about that. All right, so yeah, thank you for attending my rant session here. Please, feel free to give me a comment if you think I'm doing too much or if you think I'm on track. I always like to read everybody's comments. I don't know if I want to encourage it too much because sometimes I get some mean comments. But I like ones that, ignite discussion and stuff. What do you think? Are you just happy blindly that Aunt Jemima got some, or are you feeling like any type of way about this? I don't know. I'll see you next time. May your ancestors and spirit guides be with you at every crossroads, and I'll see you next time.